What's up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack, and this may be the last video that you see an ad on for a while, and that's because effective immediately, YouTube is coming out with some major changes to their monetization process, starting very soon for anybody who is not currently in the partner program, which means you have ads. People can make money on YouTube through the partner program. If you're not already part of that, you will not be able to join unless you have 1,000 subscribers at least, and you've got 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 365 days, which means that if you drop below 20,000 minutes in any month, you risk the possibility of losing your monetization of all your videos and your partner program status. Now, starting on February 20th, which allows a 30-day grace period for creators who are currently in the partner program but do not meet those eligibility requirements, on February 20th, they will be kicked out. Now, this is crazy to me because I've heard from a lot of people who have been part of this program for 9 years or a long time, if not quite that much. That's the longest I've heard, but now they're being kicked out because they do not have 1,000 subscribers. A lot of channels are very small, and though they may not have 1,000 subscribers, they do have very dedicated fans, and a lot of them have never posted anything that is not family friendly. There is tiny family vloggers who are out there and maybe make $100 a year through AdSense ads just because it adds up and accrues over time. But now they're not able to do that because they don't have 1,000 subscribers. And the bad part is, even if you have 1,000 subscribers, but many of them are no longer active, and you're not getting that 4,000 hours of watch time, 240,000 minutes in 365 days, then of course you risk not being eligible anymore. This raises several questions, such as, is Super Chat still going to require you to have 1,000 subscribers? Of course, this was the previous reward for hitting 1,000 subscribers. You were able to enable Super Chat within live streams where people could donate money to you directly. This was a great idea, and it really pushed people to get to that 1,000 subscribers threshold. They can make more money on YouTube. Whether or not that Super Chat restriction will raise to 10,000 or something like that, it's not really known yet. But there are a lot of subscribers that are being affected by this. They said that 99% of people who are being affected make less than $100 a year, so they can't even cash in what they're making currently. That's where I fall. I personally have only made about $19 from YouTube in a little over a year of doing it, so of course it doesn't affect me on the level that YouTube might think. It's gonna only help larger creators. You would think that with advertisers paying less people, they will of course have to be able to pay people who are getting paid a little bit more, which is good once you reach that threshold, but a lot of people are going to be kicked out of the program and not able to make any money on YouTube. So that's unfortunate. It's thrown a lot of people for a shock, and people who have been part of this program for years and years. Like I said, the longest one I've seen is 9 years, and now they're just being kicked to the curb. It's done a large number on morale. It's going to continue to affect people in negative ways, and I don't foresee YouTube doing a Patreon kind of thing where they stop doing this change because of people not liking it. I don't really see how it's that good for advertisers either, because the big creators are the ones who are getting these bad videos and messages across and getting noticed by the Wall Street Journal and other news medias. Like PewDiePie wouldn't have gotten noticed if he had less than 1,000 subscribers. Nobody would have even thought to label him anti-Semitic, and there's channels that are small saying the N-word and no one's doing anything. There's also Logan Paul, who posted a dead body and stuff that blew up recently, and it was huge. I think that's a big push for this, but of course he's also huge. This isn't going to affect him in any way, shape, or form. So I don't get why they're targeting people of less than 1,000 subscribers. They're not making much. Advertisers don't really have to worry about them too much. So to me, it's a little bit weird. I will also say that YouTube is starting a 3-tier program so that advertisers can start to target their ads more based on whether or not they would like to affect more people or whether they would like to stay very, very family friendly and hit less people. Now this is very interesting and it's good because there's a middle ground where people with extremely unfamily friendly content won't get your ad, but you'll still hit a good number of people. Now, you could also hit everybody, whether they're family-friendly or not, or you can just do the incredibly family-friendly people, and you'll be good. This is like monetization being taken to the extreme. Of course, you may get a little bit more if you are in that family-friendly, where only people will get it if they have the most family-friendly content available on the platform. And you might make a little bit less if you're doing content that's a little risque or these advertisers are willing to put it on every video they possibly can. But, of course, those ads will only show up if you've got more than 1,000 subscribers. It's good for advertisers. In that sense, I can totally see where Google's coming from because advertisers are more willing to advertise when they know people are going to see it. And when these people are getting a lot of watch time, they're getting a lot of subscriptions to their channel, of course, people are going to see those ads. My channel, I've got 129 subscribers at the moment, so nobody is going to watch these ads. Or at least not as much as if they advertise on PewDiePie or something like that. So from a business standpoint, it does make sense. They want as many advertisers as they can. That's the only way this platform's even possible. So I'd really love to know what you guys think, though, because of course this is a major, major change to demonetization and the partner program as a whole. I know a lot of people have been applied to the partner program for a long time and not heard anything, and apparently this is YouTube finally letting them know what's up. Previously, the only requirement was that you had to have 10,000 views across all your videos in the lifetime of your channel, which was much less stringent. I remember when I started my channel, there was very little, if any, requirements, and I was able to become a partner. I made about 18 cents, and then I took a little break. When I came back to YouTube, the 10,000 views requirement was there. I finally hit it, and I've been making a little bit of money, and now, of course, they're raising it again, so you're going to see ads on my videos probably until February 20th, and then I will, of course, be kicked out of this program. I've got about 1,200 hours of watch time in the last 365 days, so I currently don't meet either of those eligibility requirements. Even more of a reason for you guys to subscribe if you like my channel. If you like what I'm trying to do here, I would appreciate the view, the subscribe. If you want to support me, since YouTube's stopping it, you can, of course, go to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/ZachToTheFuture. That's Z-A-C-H, and I will gladly appreciate any contributions to making this channel work that you would like to give. But in the meantime, guys, let me know what you think down in the shoe rack. I've been Zach, don't you do crack, and I will catch you in the future.